These are the kids that everybody in the suburban area or in the inner city area are afraid to talk to or to hire because of why? They wear baggy pants or they walk and talk a certain way. They have to walk and talk in a certain way. Just like an educated individual that works in an educated atmosphere has to walk and talk a certain way. That's called survival. These kids are surviving because that's the surrounding they're in.
There's something happening here, but what it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there, telling me I got to beware. I think it's time we stop. Children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
If you build their self-esteem, you earn their respect.
Which way do you win?
A couple of my main closest friends are in jail right now, unfortunately.
Either incarcerating them or giving them hope to be able to change their lives so they become viable taxpayers.
One thing I've seen about New York that I've never been real pleased with it is one way you handle unruly kids is build more prisons.
And every day these young boys, one might be a bad guy, 7 of them are getting arrested. And they're all being sent down to the prison system. And they're all getting their stamp. The stamp of the symbolization. You are no good no more to society. We have to look into those things.
Because when you go to jail, you lose your mother, you lose your father, you lose your family.
And a couple of my other friends, they're basically on the same level as me, without no GED.
If we give them the tools and the means for them to become self-sufficient,
or high school diploma,
self-reliant,
and they got kids,
they're gonna put all of their initiatives to protect what is theirs.
You know, either you meet my kids today and help them do what they got to do, or meet them in 10 years when they put a gun to your head and take your car. Because that's your only option.
it's only so much you get tired of going through hard times so much where it just drives you into, okay, either I'm gonna go do something positive or negative.
Do things right and you live a good life.
Our kids are having a problem with respect, self-worth, self-esteem. We need to work on this.
We have to be very conscientious that if we forget our past, which is our elders, and we neglect our future, then what are we gonna have?
Because they're gonna pass on, maybe not through us, but they're gonna pass on the experience of work, that's how where you make money.
My father and my mother are originally from Puerto Rico. My mother's from Arroyo, my father's from Ponce.
And he'd seen what I see now. Stuff ain't going right. You know, he wanted to be different. I wanted to do the right thing.
I love my culture, my history. I love tradition, but I love America as well.
There aren't any throwaway kids. I don't care what they are.
Try to involve more kids. Try to get more kids coming in because it's a great experience and everyone should be able to do things like this.
This program is a wonderful program for kids that don't have a good background like I do.
We've been blessed with all these young kids that come to us from the schools and the courts and off the streets.
I think a lot of kids need this.
And I'll be honest with you, I'm richer than the richest man in this city because every day a kid is not going to jail when I walk with him.